The use of fireworks is strictly forbidden. That's what that sign reads. What a great sign. I bet that's a big deterrent. No one's ever gonna challenge that. Oh my god. Now we've all seen this today, haven't we? This incredible pyro display by Ajax Ultras in their game yesterday against Groningen, which eventually got suspended. But what actually happened? The reasoning behind this pyro display is actually very innocent. Ajax Ultras done this display to pay respects to an Ajax Ultra who sadly lost their life last month. The thing is, that wasn't a controversial display. In fact, the game restarted about 40 minutes later from the 5th minute, but Ajax Ultras decided to do the display again, in which case the referee abandoned the game. And it was this second display that caused a lot of controversy, not only in the media, but amongst Ajax fans, because no one really knows why the Ultras actually done this. By the looks of it, it looks like they wanted the match abandoned. No one really knows why, but sadly in Dutch football, these types of decisions are really easy to influence. A few years ago, the KNVB introduced a three-strike rule to address a growing problem around hooliganism and fan behaviour at football games. The first strike would be a warning, the second strike would be a break in play, and the third strike will be full match abandonment, with the game to be replayed a couple of days later from the minute it was abandoned from behind closed doors. However, there is one major problem with this rule, and that's because fans will use this to their advantage. Say a game is going against them and it's a massive game to potentially decide relegation, or you're getting beaten by your biggest rivals, fans will purposefully act up to get the game abandoned. They literally become the 12th man. And Ajax fans are very guilty of doing this. Just a couple of years ago, after a wretched start to the season, they were 3-0 down to Feyenoord in De Klassiker. Ajax fans had enough, chucked flares on the pitch and got the game abandoned. This didn't really work out. The game was replayed just a couple of days later behind closed doors, and as you can see, Ajax still ended up losing 4-0. But for whatever reason the Ultras wanted to get the game abandoned for the other day, it's worked out, as the game was replayed earlier today and Ajax ended up winning 2-0. But Ajax fans, let me know, what are your thoughts on this entire situation? Genuinely, I'm really interested to hear your thoughts.